Easy Lee here, man, chilling, repping Mojo Family for Life and Third Root. I'm out here with KP the Prophet from the Timeless Crew, talking about his new album since 1983. The album is jamming, you know. I've been loving it, so I'm glad to have a chance to sit with my bro, man, in the tone and kind of talk about what's going on with his music. Introduce yourself to the people, man. Like, what does your name stand for? What does your music stand for? What's your movement?
KP the Prophet comes from my original name, my birth name, Kevin Parker. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I've been an artist for a long time, but just I would say in the last 10 years, just been my stride, and I would say in the last 2 or 3 years, I really been trying to move forward and make my music spread as far as I can make it spread. But just real rap is what it stands for. My music is just all real. It's all me, no factual, no additives and none of that type of stuff. It's just all me. And if you've heard the album or you get the album, you'll see what I mean by that.
The album definitely tells a story, from the top to the bottom. It's put together real nice. The cohesiveness is there. Talk to me about when you first realized or found your love for music. Like, what was going on in your life? Not the rapping, but just music, where you was like, this is what wakes me up, and this is what I'm gonna go to bed to. Like, 'cause when you make music, you already have a love for it.
Right. Man, I would say it's so crazy because it's so late into me doing music.
Yeah.
Is when I noticed it. Like, I had been doing music for a long time, for years, I would say, but it had to be around 2010. I would say is when I really realized it. Like, I was doing music prior to that, but it was just because I knew I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I knew I was kind of good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I did it. And my peers around me was also rapping, so it was like it was nothing for me to get in there and do it.
Yeah.
But I say around 2010, 2011, me and my bros, A-Train, who now goes by Austin Terrell, but and Worldwide, we was actually living in a spot, and we was all together in a spot, and we were recording music, they were producing, making beats, we were all rapping, doing our thing. But that was around the time when I found myself, you know what I'm saying, and I realized, like, I'm not just no longer just rapping anymore, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm making music, and this music is a lot of people can feel it, you know what I'm saying. It's not just a fly-by-night type song or it don't even have that feel, you know what I'm saying. It has that feel like it can last forever. So I would say that's around the time that I realized that I had a love for the music rather than just doing the music.
So before that, it was more like in the process of hanging, the music was going on.
Right.
But then in 2010, it was more where you were like, okay, this is something that I need to make a career out of or harder.
Right.
Okay. Right. What do you, coming out of San Antonio, what do you think the advantages and disadvantages are of like finding that love and finding that stride in a city like the Tone?
It's hard, man. I mean, yeah, it's hard, but at the same token, it's like, we have so much here. Like, it's so much stuff that's kind of like hidden, really. You really got to get out here and find it, but there's so much inspiration for artists here in San Antonio, you know what I'm saying. You just got to get out here and find it. You got to get out here and network and meet the right people, you know what I'm saying. Like, you could be doing it but not connecting with the people that you're supposed to connect with, and you won't find it, you know what I'm saying. Like, you could be stuck up under a rock making the same type of music that you was making back in '08. If you listen to my music that I was making in '08, it don't sound nothing like the music that I'm making today, but that's just because of the growth. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Me meeting the right people, me out here experiencing more places and more stuff that I wasn't doing back then. Yeah. It was kind of like I was confined to the hood, really. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at growing up early. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't see too much other than that.
Yeah. And that's crazy because you could go back and as an artist and as a recording artist, I know I do it too. I can go back and listen to some old recordings and know exactly where I was in that time and realize, man, I thought I was grown. I thought I was doing it. I thought I was going so hard. And then you look now and you say, man, no, I had no idea where I would be with it.
Not at all.
You know?
Not at all.
1983, bro.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Like, this right, to me, it sounds like it took you a lifetime of experiences to write this.
It did.